The one sentence that will sell more even when your price is expensive. You meet a customer and the client is saying that, okay, oh, you're too expensive. When you hear this, I think majority of salespeople do a mistake. Instead, let me share you something, a single sentence that could turn around and bring you more customers. Okay, let's see what happens. When a client is saying you are more expensive, what they mean is could be 1001 reasons. But most people, they start with, when they hear that you are expensive, they start with showing the features, the benefits, the value it gives, and try to convince, no, it's not expensive, you have to buy it at this price. That is the biggest mistake most people do, and they might most probably lose that customer. Instead, if you can use this one sentence, that can help you get more clients and close more sales. Are you interested? Yes. So what you need to do is, when someone says they are expensive, you need to stop and ask them why they are saying expensive. Sometimes it might be they don't have the budget to buy for it, or the management has a certain limit or certain budget allowed to buy your product or service. So in that case, you are trying to convince them into whatever it is, most probably might not get work. So what you need to do is, you can use this simple sentence. That is, most customers who don't have the budget to buy this, they go for this. Using a phrase like that, what you're doing is, you're showing social proof. That is, like, you call it the herd theory. What happens is, we are all jungle animals. We have been coming from the jungle from a long time ago. So our brains are working for that. You might see that in a herd, when all the animals are going into one way, there is no chance or very little chance that one animal goes on the opposite direction. Mostly you try to follow what others are doing. So that means, when everyone is doing, or most people are doing something, you tend to do that naturally. That's how we work with. So when you say the statement, when someone doesn't have, or most of the customers who cannot afford this, they go for this. So you might have another option, a cheap option, which you can easily sell it. But if you, without telling this statement, if you offer the second option, he might not be willing to go for it. It is, let's take an example. You're selling a Mercedes Benz. The customer is saying, oh, it's too expensive. That doesn't mean that it doesn't have the value. He knows the value, but he doesn't have the budget to buy. Then when you say that, okay, most people who don't have the budget to buy the Mercedes, they go for Toyota. When you say that, he thinks, okay, if everyone is doing, why not I'll also do that? Isn't that interesting? Have you tried this approach? Try this and see, it's definitely going to work in your favor. I would like to see your comments, your feedback, how this works for you, or have you tried this? Let's talk about more interesting stuff, more scientific stuff, which is related to sales and marketing and doing business. Follow me, subscribe me, so we'll see in a next video with more interesting stuff, more scientific stuff, which could help you do more sales.